So you've come here to get to know BlakerDoo92, right? That was your first mistake. So when I shower, I have the window open because we don't have like some kind of vent for all the stuff to go out, and you know, you don't want all that steam going into the bathroom, fogging up the mirrors, all that kind of stuff, you know. So we have a window in the shower, open that bad boy up, steam goes out the window, all good to go, you know. And then there was a spider in the window. His web was just there, and he just chilled there all the time. Most people would be like, oh my god, it's a spider, but me, even with my arachnophobia, left him there to counteract my arachnophobia and be like, hey, spiders ain't that bad. Since then, he's been gone from storms, washed him away. So yeah, I used to shower with the spider to counteract my arachnophobia. I cannot drink unless my tongue is on the roof of my mouth. Here, I even have some water here, I'll show you. Watch this. I don't know why. I can't swallow unless it's there. Unless I put my tongue up. I don't know why. So when people want me to chug things, can't do it. Fastest I can chug is like this. Life sucks, man. I've been a PC gamer my whole life. Played GTA Vice City on my dad's PC when I was 4. Never had a PlayStation, never had an Xbox. Until recently, we've had an Xbox 360, but it's my mom's technically, and then they bought the PS2 when I was in like 4th grade, but we never had any good games for it, and I was used to PC keyboard and mouse, so I never really played it that much. So basically, yeah, just PC for my whole life, always played games on PC. Never had many friends when I was younger because no one wanted to come to my house because I didn't have a console. They'd have to watch me play because most games weren't 2-player. But I do use a 360 controller for certain games. I'm well aware when games require a controller and don't require one. I was actually in a short film called Arabella, and if you want to watch it, I'll leave a link in the description. If it's not there, let me know in the comments. I might have forgot. But yeah, there should be a link in the description if you want to go watch it. The writing, someone that worked on it might watch this and might be offended, but I'm sorry. But like the writing, not that good, but the cinematography, all that stuff is really good. So it's really very well shot. Just the overall story isn't there for the most part. But it was a short film on a budget. So I don't really talk around people that I don't know because some of the things I say might be considered offensive and stuff. So I don't really talk around them because I don't want to, you know, upset anyone in any way, and I don't know like how they react to the things I do and the things I say. So most of the time I go to a party or something, I hang out with some people, and it's just like me just sitting there like, so a lot of people in real life think I'm actually like the quiet kid that doesn't really talk to anyone. And then they find my YouTube channel and they realize they're very wrong. I got the idea of badgers, so if you know the intro is like, welcome back to another video, badgers, and like the logo is kind of a badger or whatever, you know? And a lot of people think it's a skunk, but whatever. I originally thought of the idea back when I watched Alvin the Chipmunk's Shipwrecked, and they're like, oh, you're one of those honey badgers, aren't you? And they like fling him or whatever, if I remember right. And I got that mixed with Far Cry 4 and Far Cry Primal. And then I just said like, you know, honey badgers don't give up. They say that, you know, that's like one of the sayings about honey badgers. And then one day I was just slaughtered in one of the old Battlefront videos. I think it's actually called I'm Such a Honey Badger or something like that. And I just slaughter a bunch of people. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna call myself the Badger. So I made a logo of a badger, and I made the new intro. I don't know, it hasn't caught on yet, you know, obviously since no one watches my videos, but I don't know if I'll ever keep it, or if people will be just like, what does he say at the beginning? Why does he say badger? And like, it might never catch on. I'll just change it to like, welcome back to the video, guys, or something. I don't know. I am blind in my right eye. Maybe that's why I suck at PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. I have the extreme fear of being late, so if I have somewhere to go or something to do that I am in control of, you know, I don't have to like get a ride from anyone. If I'm like in control of it, when I get there, I will probably be there an hour early, roughly. Like, oh, hey, let's hang out at 7. Okay, gets ready at 6 o'clock, sits in my room just like awkwardly like, don't want to be super early to their party or whatever, so I better just wait and, you know, just not do nothing, just sit here and But instead of, you know, being like a proper human and getting ready at like 6:50, being at the door at 7, and, you know, being a little late, something. No, I'm just gonna sit there and be like, so if in the future, just invite me to a party and say it's 7, but then message me and say it's actually 6 with a winky face. That way I'll actually be on time. But then I'll get ready at 5. Wait until exactly 6 and say it's actually a 6 winky face, and then be like, oh, okay. And then I'll just go. It'll make a lot more sense. Then I can just leave because I'm already ready to go. Follow up to the last one, I usually get to school during the school year an hour and a half early every day. School don't start till 7:55, basically 8. So I get to school at 6:30 every morning. Just saying. Everyone be like, why? And I'll say, because I have the fear of being late. I don't know what the phobia is for that. It's right here. That's what I have, whatever this word is. But I like have it very severely. During school hours, during the normal school year, it's summer now, so I don't anymore. But during the normal school year, I chew 90 pieces of gum a week. Just Monday through Friday, 90 pieces of gum. You can spin your fidget spinners. I'll chew my gum. Okay. I'm very paranoid about my breath, for one, around people, and 2, I don't know. I just enjoy it because I can't eat food all the time at school. So it's like I might as well just chew gum. And I don't want to drink too much because then I have to go to the bathroom. And with my schedule at school, going to 2 different schools and like the bus ride in between, all that stuff, we don't have time to like be like holding that. And I don't like being uncomfortable having to hold it. So I shave my legs once a month. When you're male, your legs get very, I'm not sure how it is with females because, you know, they just don't wait that long. Like when you're male, they get very hairy. When you're wearing tighter jeans, you know, not loose jeans or anything, it can get, you know, very itchy. So I just shave my legs once a month. When I'm putting on socks and shoes, I put on my left sock and then my right sock, and then I put on my right shoe and my left shoe. Just a little information for you that you don't care about. You know what dopamine is, right? Everyone knows what dopamine is. I get the most dopamine from finishing a book. Like, I could be on a 50-player kill streak in Overwatch. I don't give a crap. Like, finishing a book is like the most satisfying thing ever. Probably because I don't read that much in general. It's like, you know, most people are like, what's that? I read like a book every day. I don't care how many pages it is. I read one Harry Potter book every day. I don't care. You know, I'm an edgy, angsty teen with no life, and I read super fast because my life is great. And it's like, me, I was like, oh yeah, I finished a book. It's like super satisfying. When I finished 13 Reasons Why, greatest feeling of my life. Greatest feeling ever. I have all the Witcher books to read, and I don't have time for that right now. So one day we'll read those, and we'll have all the dopamine of knowing all of the backstory from reading all the old Witcher books. Speaking of The Witcher, my favorite game is The Witcher 3, and my favorite animated show is Rick and Morty. And I didn't like either of them the first time I was introduced to them. That means you should give second chances. When I was younger, my toenail, the one right next to my big toe, that one would grow so far up, and then it would turn and go into my skin. So I'd have to like pull it out of my skin and then clip it if I let it grow out too long. I don't do that anymore, but I used to, and it was very painful. I'd be like, why does my feet hurt so much? Oh, it's because your toenail is like growing into your skin. Like just take like your nail and just like push it into your finger or whatever, like that. Just push it in really hard. That's how it felt all the time. And it's like, oh my god, my feet sting all the time. It's like, oh yeah, maybe because your toenail's growing into your toe. That is 15 amazing facts about BlakerDoo92. I hope you enjoyed your time. You didn't. That's great. It was actually supposed to be 50 at first, and I realized I'm not that interesting. So I had to spew out some bull crap for 15. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it at least. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed, leave a comment down below. I will see you guys in another video. Have a good day, guys. Woo!